Today, Kevin and I have a long video for you. We're going to be trying Noble Made by the new Primal. We have some sauces here. So we have the classic barbecue, and then we have smoky barbecue, mustard barbecue, and then this one right in between all these is the garlic Parmesan sauce.
And mine are all buffalo. So you got mild, medium, and hot.
The garlic sauce was the only one that was a different price. It was $6.99. The other ones were all $7.29, and we bought them all at Whole Foods. So Kevin believes he has seen this brand somewhere else. He doesn't know where, but he thinks he's seen them somewhere else. They all have a seal at the top that says Whole 30 approved, except for the garlic Parmesan. It just has a regular black label. It does not say Whole 30 approved. So if you're on that diet, then you can try them out. So these are plant-based. This is a marinade and dipping sauce. Whole 30, paleo, gluten-free, non-GMO. You are what you eat. It says choose wisely. Refrigerate after opening. We have not had them refrigerated because we never refrigerate stuff like this until after we've tried them the first time. It's just like if we buy some, I don't know, any sauces like this, we always keep it in the cabinet until the first try, and then it goes in the fridge. But it shouldn't change the flavor at all. So this is 12 servings in the container. 2 tablespoons is 35 calories, which is really good.
Yeah.
2 tablespoons for 35 calories, and we are going to be trying it with chicken. It says soak it, cook it, dip it. This is the original. It has smoked paprika, onion, and garlic, and it has some apple cider vinegar and some pineapple juice. So, and you shake these. These vigorously. And I've already done that. So I've got this big plate because we are trying 7. I figured we need some space. That's a nice texture.
Mm-hmm. It didn't look. It looks like ketchup.
It does look like ketchup. So classic barbecue, and these are 13-ounce bottles. So like I said, we have chicken. There's no heat.
Got a lot of vinegar in it.
It does. I like vinegar though.
Now, not something you usually taste in like barbecue sauce necessarily, but it's good.
I like the vinegar, but are you as big of a fan of vinegar as me?
I like vinegar. I do like a vinegar sauce, but it depends on how strong it is.
Because that's something you've complained about in the past with, like when I make deviled eggs. Kevin does not like my deviled eggs because he thinks I use too much vinegar.
Too strong. Is
that
there's a lot of spices in there though, so there's a lot of seasoning. So I think it's nice, but it is the vinegar-based barbecue, not the sugar-based barbecue.
But there is some sweetness to it, and there's no heat.
No, there's just seasonings, like just spices, like garlic and stuff like that.
Right, but they did say they used apple cider vinegar, so maybe that's adding a little bit of that more powerful vinegar flavor. Yeah. I think it's nice, and for the calories, I don't think you can beat that.
No, it's a nice sauce.
This is the Smoky Barbecue, and 2 tablespoons is 20 calories. That is a different lid.
There's a couple of them that are different.
Oh, there's 2. 2 of these have different lids than all the rest of them. These are, I have to say, the metal lids are harder to get it off than the plastic.
Yeah, this one's. Oh.
Yeah, that is.
The top is thicker.
It is thick. Well, we did shake every single one of them, just so you know, because somebody would ask. Yes, they were shaken.
You know, the first one was smoky, but I don't know, not quite as smoky as that one. That one seems a little sweeter too.
No, that is, to me, that is much smokier than the first one. And it's even, to me, it comes across as sweeter than the first one. I think because that one had so much of that apple cider vinegar in it, that's why this one is just sweet and very, very smoky.
The first one is definitely more vinegar. The second one's sweeter and not quite as vinegary.
Well, just because I'm curious, which of those two do you prefer?
Probably the second one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now
although it is pretty sweet.
We're gonna go with mustard barbecue. 2 tablespoons is 15 calories. I swear we keep going down every time. Okay. I love mustard. Can't wait to try this one.
They are a runnier sauce though.
That second one came out pretty thick.
If you like mustard, you'll like that. It's all mustard.
That's my favorite so far.
I mean, it's like literally eating mustard. I mean, there's no barbecue.
It's like eating yellow mustard.
Yeah.
However, there is a spice. There's more in that.
There is.
There's spices in that. I think it's not hot whatsoever. I don't want you to think that. But there is so much, I think there is vinegar in this.
Oh, yeah.
To where it'll make your tongue tingle a little bit from that vinegar, not from like a hot spice or something like that. But there is a lot of vinegar in that.
I also think there's, the traditional garlics and garlic powder, onion powders, that kind of stuff, and the pepper.
Right.
Like that.
Out of the 3 that we just tried, because honestly, when we get to the end, you're not going to be able to compare them. Those are going to be buffaloes. These are all the barbecue. Out of the barbecue ones, I am choosing the mustard as my favorite. If I would use that all the time. But are you going to want to cover your ribs in that mustard flavor? I don't know. That's up to you. I like it.
I definitely would not pick the mustard.
Of course you would.
I would probably pick the second one.
Okay, the smoky.
Yeah, although they both have I'm not used to the strong vinegar barbecue sauces, so I'd probably honestly pick a different kind of barbecue sauce.
Okay, so you wouldn't choose these?
No, because it's just too. Now, if you like vinegar sauce, and I know some areas in the United States is more of a vinegar-based sauce than other areas in the United States. Here, it's always been a thick brown sugar kind of base sauce. That's the one I prefer because I'm used to it.
I tell you what, though,
they're good sauces, though.
Yeah, what I'm impressed with, as much as with the flavor, is the calories. I mean, these are
like a salsa.
These are like J. Hughes level calories because, or not J. Hughes, G. Hughes, because I have used his barbecue many times when I'm trying to watch calories and eat what I want to eat at the same time. These are really good. Yeah.
Well, if you figure they're vinegar-based, not sugar-based, then it makes sense.
Makes sense. So this is garlic Parmesan sauce made with avocado oil, 0 grams of sugar.
This looks like it'd be good on a salad.
It is 1 tablespoon is 25 calories, and this is the other one with that metal lid.
Doesn't that look like it'd be good on a salad?
Yes.
It looks like a salad dressing.
It looks like the Olive Garden salad dressing that you can get. Okay.
There's some garlic. Yeah, that'd be good on a piece of chicken too. A baked chicken.
That's awesome. I love that.
I really like that. It's pretty strong garlic though.
It's very strong.
Got a little salt in there.
That to me is I like what you said about chicken, but I think that's the perfect salad dressing.
It would be a good salad dressing.
It would be awesome.
And how many calories is it?
Only 25
that's not bad at all.
For 1 tablespoon.
Yeah, but still, for a salad, if it's a good salad, then you don't need tons of it.
And it's a little runny, so
yeah, you're gonna be able to get it mixed in there pretty good.
Yes, you are. This would jazz up. I mean, if you just had in your refrigerator, if you just had some lettuce and tomato, or lettuce and onion or something, if you use this, you would add so much flavor. That would be all you would need to have with this, because that is so much garlic.
And you get a little bit of a kick of the Parmesan in there.
I think it's terrific.
It's good.
Yeah, I love it.
Huh?
Okay,
I still think it'd be good on baked chicken too.
Oh, yes, it would.
That's a medium.
Okay, we want the mild. We're going to start with the mild buffalo. Mild buffalo dipping sauce, Whole 30, gluten-free, paleo. 1 tablespoon is 10 calories.
Yeah, and these are 15, so they go up to 15. I don't know why, but they do.
Okay, we're going to put mild here.
Now that looks more like the Frank's Red Hot sauce. That color.
Uh-huh.
Better than some buffalo we've gotten that's like bright orange, bright red.
Wow.
It's good buffalo sauce.
That's the mild.
I know, it's pretty hot.
Wow. If you have an issue with heat,
Yeah,
you won't be able to eat that.
No.
But I fully expected to get lots of vinegar, like the traditional buffalo, without any tingling, without any pain.
Yeah.
That is a very. It makes me very, very curious what we have in store here, because yes, because this is, to me, this is already hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. I mean, it's not quite flaming hot Cheetos hot, but it's getting there.
Hot, and so the only thing that bothers me is I'm sure there's people out there that can't tolerate a lot of heat like that, and you've bought this because it has said mild. That is in no way mild.
It's pretty hot.
Who's judging that?
No.
Okay.
People that like hot sauces.
I mean, really? Okay.
You know what though? I do like the flavor of that. It's got a really good buffalo flavor. It's got that vinegary, peppery kind of flavor, so it's good in that sense. It's just too hot for me.
The medium is darker. It is 15 calories.
And what I'm going to do is not quite scoop up as much.
I like that color. That's a pretty color.
The mild one, I really scooped it up. Mm-hmm. This one, I'm just going to
just
cover.
Okay.
It's also got a little bit of a smoky flavor. Yeah, I really love the flavor of these.
I think that one is smokier than the first one.
Mm-hmm. And wait for the heat. I think it's a slow build heat.
I swear, that one, maybe because we had just, when you've gotten your mouth burnt off one time, and then you move on to something else, it doesn't affect you the same.
It's not as hot. Could be using a different kind of pepper too, though, because sometimes different peppers affect you different ways. I mean, that one's hot, but the first one was hotter.
I think the first one was hotter too.
I'm going to go back and, hold on, just do it real quick.
And that's why I took a drink, is not because I'm like dying from the heat, just because I really am curious.
See what that first one's got? Very
See,
strong,
I want to try the second one again.
Very, very strong vinegar flavor.
Yes, it does. And this one is more smoky.
That first one's still pretty hot. I mean, it's still burning. I mean, I took that bite. It's spicy.
This one says bold cayenne pepper. The first one, sweetened with just enough pineapple juice to make nice with your peace-seeking palate. This is, I still, even after taking a drink.
The mild's hotter.
The medium is hot. It is hot.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, it's hot. But the mild, it comes across as hotter. I don't know why, but it does. It really is hot. Okay, so now let's go to hot.
Let me flush.
15 calories. Yeah, I'm going to too. I'm going to take another drink too. It almost makes it worse.
Okay.
Okay, this is hot.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that much. I mean, you're fine. I'm not going to heat you up.
This has a combination of cayenne and habanero. Yep, there it is. Or here it comes. That habanero, it's a distinctly different flavor than the two before it. And it is almost like...
more of a pepper flavor.
It is pepper. it is the intensity of that is one that gets down in your chest. So that reminds me more of when we did the Hot Ones challenge with the chicken. That reminds me of some of those where like I haven't felt that pain like in my chest since we did that review. That will put hair on your chest. That will put pain in your chest. That one's hot.
Habaneros don't bother me as much. They bother me differently.
Right.
I get a tingle on my tongue, but I swear that mild was just as hot.
The mild was hot in my mouth.
Yeah, just on your tongue.
This is hot deep in my body.
Yeah, so, seriously, the hot one for me doesn't affect me as much.
Right.
Now, if they had put jalapenos in there, I'd be burning up.
Yeah.
But
this will make you feel like, was this a good choice for my body?
Yeah, if you're sensitive to jalapenos.
That it can be healthy for you.
But I swear, for me, how it affected my taste buds, the mild was as hot as any of them.
The mild was very, very hot. Yes, that's why.
And I went back and tried each one of them, or the first two especially. The mild was still hot.
If you're sensitive to heat,
you're not gonna get that.
I hope you're watching this video because you might get the mild. It says mild, and I want people to know. Just because it says mild, it's not. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So, which of these was your favorite?
Flavor-wise, I actually liked the medium one.
When it goes down deep, it does things.
It makes you cough and everything.
Yeah.
The medium is probably my favorite flavor because it's not quite as vinegary, but it's got a nice pepper flavor, so I like the medium one.
I like the medium one too. I do like the mild. I really do, even though it was so hot. I do like the flavor of it because it did have flavor. But I guess I would choose the medium one. But honestly, from this brand, I am just so impressed with this garlic Parmesan.
The garlic's like the best one.
I love that. I think it's amazing. And I really, really love that mustard barbecue sauce too.
Yeah, if you like mustard, it's really good.
Yeah, so I think this is a good, solid brand to try. I absolutely do. And I'm just going to fess up right now. The reason I wanted to try these is because of the picture on the bottle. Because I'm crazy about owls, and I love that logo. I think that is the coolest friggin' logo. I would have a t-shirt with that logo on there because I think that is so cool. So I'm so glad that we tried them though, because I think it's a solid brand.
And if you make chicken wings with like buffalo chicken wings, and you know actually make them and toss them in the sauce and stuff, these would be really good to try because they don't really have different levels of heat necessarily, but they have different flavors for sure.
Absolutely. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.